that life, looking aggravated. Got straight to the money, no procrastinating. Buying anything I want, life's a vacation. You can tell by my walk, I'm activated. You can hear the way I talk, I'm activated. All day.
Oh, I mean, hello. Hey, guys. What's going on? You are now tuned into Across the Way from the US to the UK. We need to switch them things production. But welcome, everybody. First of all, before we start getting into the show and I introduce my compadre, my OG, triple OG, we got to shout out to our sponsors. Production.
D-Rock Clothing.
Sensei, my God, Trill, it gets better every time, innit? Like, well, first of all, we have all smiles from my co-host today. That's a beautiful thing off the rip, first of all. And we have smiles from myself. So, Trill, I think we're going to have a good show. Can you introduce yourself, please? Okay, very rude.
Yeah. Everybody know who I am. It's me, the commissioner, a.k.a. Trill Dollar Bill. What's going on, everybody? It's time. I feel it in the air.
I can fall in it. Oh my God. Okay, Trill, do you know what? I think we might have a real banger today. I got my England shirt on just because I wanted to wrap myself in pure excellence and a sport that's actually real and is played by everyone, just not some people. Anyway, Trill, before
Are you being geographically racist again, Ricco?
I don't understand what you just fucking. Don't make me swear and demonetize us, please. Just don't make me do that right now. But no, we got to big up people in the chat right now. Big up to production first of all. Big up to 20 Boxing. Shout out to you, my guy, sending you positive energy. Big up to Padre Stevie of Neutral's Hard Talk on a Friday. My favorite Scottish person. I forgave him for all those years and milk and. Sometimes you don't need to get it back. Big up to Aisha. Obviously, Sis absolutely killed it with the Tyler Denny interview. Trill, before we actually go into topics and things, because I think we have I think we can have a pretty Trill show today. Forgive my puns. I want to ask you a couple of questions, Trill. That's okay. Before we get into the topics, because I always have a thing where I say, "Lead us to the land of." So, I've been watching some stuff of yours, some content. I believe you have a brother, maybe called Caden. I don't know. Caden sounds like somebody who's a lawyer. It's a lawyer name. I like you guys. Oh my God, production. Well, there we go. Boxing Bros, USA. In the middle, we have a very, very special person to Trill and I. R.I.P. Gregory. We love you, brother, man. And we will see you, at the pearly ones. But this is not a sad episode, and we're not going to do that. For me, I would like to ask this question because I'm a massive fan of the Boxing Bros, guys. And if you take it to maybe about 9 years ago, when I think I look the same because I have like every bit of DNA in me, which is fucking cool, isn't it? Thank you, colonialism. But Trill, I want to know a little bit about you in terms of how you and the brothers started the Boxing Bros. Because that's one of my favorite things to watch, man. It inspired me. And that inspiring me, I think, has done a lot for a lot of people. So, just real quick, how did the Boxing Bros start?
How the Boxing Bros start? You know, brothers who liked it boxing. That's basically how it started. You know, we're gonna get into
Is
that.
it is this an American thing? Like, is like there's no until the biopic comes out. There's just
Nah,
no details
I mean,
whatsoever.
because we have an episode coming up soon where we get really in depth, personal about our lives. So I don't want to
Oh,
spoil everything for the people. But
okay, all right. Just as an impromptu. Okay. Oh, actually, we'll do this question, and then we'll do. What inspired you all to create something like the Boxing Bros? Because at that time you had a faction of the gay community called the LDBC. Um,
mm,
you know, full ATL. I know you're from Atlanta, and it's
I'm gonna tell
incredible.
everybody. See, I'm gonna tell. Don't make me tell everybody why you keep bringing up the whole Atlanta thing. But nah, we're from Boston. We're from Boston, Massachusetts. You know what I'm saying? Home of New Edition. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and it started off like this.
What's wrong with Atlanta, Trill? By the way, okay,
Me and
never
my
mind.
me and my brother Caden, uh, we love boxing. You know what I'm saying? And I brought up the idea to him, you know what I'm saying, before, because, me and him, we're actually brothers. And we said, like, yo, we should do a show called Boxing Bros. You know what I'm saying? Just jokingly. Lo and behold, you know what I'm saying, my brother had his friends that, he went to college with, you know what I'm saying? And that was G. And him and G used to have banters back and forth with boxing as well. So my brother, being an evil scientist, which I like to call him, he said, "You know what, bro? We got G who got these wild takes. You know what I'm saying? And we got you know what I'm saying? Self-proclaimed Austin historian. You know what I'm saying? Uh, let's just put this together and see what we got, and we have something special. We definitely have something special.
Have sorry guys, the reason why I wanted to do that, and the reason why I wanted to ask Trill that, and why I wanted to introduce you to that, is because honestly, guys, if it wasn't for the Boxing Bros, and if I never heard the phrase, yo, walk with me, walk with me, walk with me, right? You wouldn't see a Ricco boxing, you wouldn't see, banter, you wouldn't see any of this type of stuff. You wouldn't see me and Trill on the show, but because these gentlemen decided we talk shit at the gym, let's just put it online, it inspired a lot. And the point of it is that we'd like to inspire a lot of you, man. We see a lot of people watching the episodes, and people watch us to have a better day and the day that they're having. So um just be yourselves, and if you want to do this, put yourselves out there. Shout me, shout Trill. But we really love you guys, and this is why we do all of this for you. So, in true fashion, Trill, can you take us to the land of milk and honey? What's the topics today?
Yeah, this is I feel it in the air part two. You know what I'm saying? First off, let's start off. I actually switched. I sent you what was that, 3 topics or 4 topics? I added another one in. We're gonna get to that. But the first topic is, the NUA fight. We're just gonna review that real fast. That happened this morning. We were all locked in, you know.
Activated.
Yeah. We was activated. It was he walked out at 7:30 here for me, you know, here in the States. What time was it over there?
It was a healthy 12:20 p.m. Oh, glorious.
Okay.
I had breakfast. I like no. Do you know what? Fuck all. Screw all of you. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I'll tell you why.
Shout outs to
You
Jim.
don't know what it's like. Shout out to John. We're going to shout all of you. You know who you are, damn it. But I need to get this across. Because waking up at 4 a.m. in the morning, bro, to watch some favorite fighters of yours get battered. So when Stephen Fulton went through what he did, Oh my god. I watched that fight to this day. Just not even for enjoyment. Just there. You know. Um Trill, you go first and then I'll break it after.
Well, for me, the fight with Inoue, I just felt the guy, he knew what he was up against. When he got in there, he seemed like he was, as soon as he got started getting hit, he was scared. He started getting scared, and you know what happened? He packed his bags, and he did the coward's way out. He didn't go out on his shield. You know what I'm saying? He was like, he did a red calf, an Ivan red calf. You know what I'm saying? That's what he did. Fake. Oh, my back, my neck, and my back. You know what I'm saying? He did one of those. And got
Trill,
about.
did you say he did a Khalees?
Yeah. That's what he did. Nah, that wasn't a Khalees. What was her name that did my neck? Yeah, he did one of those. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, he didn't want to get knocked out. So, he did a Daniel Dubois.
What did my internet break up? What did you say?
Nah,
in my England shirt.
He didn't take a knee, but triple knee.
You know what? Aisha's in the chat, and I promised Aisha I only have one swear word per month. I'm so close to using that. Okay. But Trill is my OG triple OG, like Debo in that one movie, we always just want him to get sparked out at the end.
How you feel about this Inoue guy they flew in here?
You're gonna be disrespectful to Dubois? Okay, all right. How do I feel about Inoue? I mean, thank you, Aisha, man. Honestly, it was tough. I had it there. Okay. In a way, right. He's absolutely scared of Liam Davis. I think it's a little bit weird. He doesn't want to come to England and face it under the lights. Do we have Liam Davis? I can all right. That aside, I had a post fight show that I did. Big up to my guys Abbas and Ra. Ra, like me, we see, in a way, we see weaknesses, we see chinks in the armor. It's just something. I mean, how long is he just going to be at Super Bantam, Trill? Who is there for him? What does this fight have to do? Savage. Sorry, that's my dog. That's my dog.
Savage.
Who's?
He knows we on, so he got to come in and get his shine.
I know he heard my voice and he was like my real dad, like Canelo and Chavez Senior. I mean, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. No. Inoue needs, if he wants greatness, Trill, he has to go to a featherweight. Super Bantam is just not doing it for him unless he's going to, you obviously have Liam Davis versus Masood. The winner must fight Inoue. Who's left, Trill? I mean, look at what he did to Stephen Fulton. He put him so beneath the dirt. I think,
what's the next weight class for him? 126?
Featherweight.
That's his ceiling. After seeing the way, like, that's his ceiling. I had hopes of him going to 130, maybe even 135. But nah, I'm starting to get realistic about things.
Production.
And I think that his ceiling is going to be 126. Anything.
Can we get Dev Sani in here? Sorry, Trill.
Without the juice.
This is new. What did you say?
When we going to the next one? We're gonna go.
No. We got time. We got time. Just 2 sentences before that there. Can I?
Yeah. See, I'm with you, James. Yeah, it seemed like
you said something about
Now I'm just saying, I don't see him going up anymore unless he decides to,
Get some ring.
some snack.
That was uncalled for.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Moving right along here. We all see what that what happened with.
Oh, wait! Just one more. Sorry. I just love destroying your composure. It's who. I mean, I know who takes his dojo seal. I haven't. I have a couple of people, but who do you think destroys the dojo seal of the monster Inoue? I think it's there for the taking, Trill. At featherweight, who was it? Give me an American. Actually, I feel patriotic.
An American. I don't know. Right out the rip, I don't know. But I just know his ceiling.
Imagine Fergie singing the national anthem now.
His ceiling is 126. That's what I feel.
Lee Wood.
Nah, not him.
Why?
Nah.
He's one of the best though.
Yeah, all right, no, but you said an American.
You know yeah, God damn it. So sorry, I'm wearing my default. Sorry, ignore me.
So, if we get past that, I mean, after, but it's gonna be after 126 that gives him the problem. Like that's it. 126 is last. That's his ceiling. I think he'll do good at 126. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see him leaving Japan.
I think he'll leave.
I don't think.
What about Nick Paul?
I don't think nobody will leave. I like. We're talking about Americans though.
I mean, yeah, we are, Trill, but I mean, I've given you like 10 minutes here. You're killing me.
I would say Ramirez, the guy that beat Shakur Stevenson. I would have said him. You know what I'm saying?
That's true American.
I would say no, but he's not an American. He's a Cuban. But the only one that we have on the American side that's in the top 10, other than Brandon Figueroa and this my dog here, Savage, but Ray Savage. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He got it. So. And then there's people like Ray Vargas and Lee Wood, but I think that he'll feel good against those guys. I think he'll do good against those guys. I think that's it though. There's no more. Those are going to be tough fights for him.
I think Nick Ball levels him. I think Nick Ball absolutely punches that. You see that comb over and the gel and the way it's perfectly defined.
I think he doesn't stand at 130. He doesn't stand a chance against the Neveretes and the Oscar Valdez's and the O'Shea.
And Nick Ball's his size as well.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The problem with that is I think that the homie Nick Ball might take a lot of shots. And something will happen within that fight with it being stopped, but he'll give him a run for his money.
I think Nick Ball absolutely flattens him.
I think a boxer, because he's coming in thinking that he's something that he's not.
No, it's not even that. I mean, he's almost got 100% KO ratio, just like your dog Savage. Don't worry, Savage. I didn't tell them where you buried the bodies.
Savage got the scissors, man.
I know. He's my hitter. He's my scissor. He's my shooter. He's my scissor. Okay, that's weird. All right, Trill. Let's go on to the next. Let's go on to the next because it's getting kind of sus in here. Yes.
I'm with you.
Fights. Well, let's read out some of the comments actually before we carry on with the next, because the next one's actually pretty good. Big up to everybody, bro. Big up to Boxing Kangaroo. I love my Australians. I love everything with Australian. Liam Parrow, Sky Nicholson, and dinosaurs. Big up to Aisha. I love you, my baby. Yeah, it was hard, man. I really wanted to call him the C word. Big up to Jams Boxing. Big up everybody else in the space.
In the building.
Big up JDM in the building. I think you're new, bro. Shout out to you, my guy. That has become a huge point today, though. People calling the monster out for drinking too much Ribena. That's fucking weird. Let him Ribena, you weirdos. JDM, I was behind in the show. Nick Ball will give Inoue some major. But JDM, he'll punch him up. He'll absolutely destroy the family tree. Jams, he's not. He's no need to leave Japan. 50k. But Jams, we know that he can make money in Japan. Can he beat an opponent in foreign soil? Is the thing he has? I think he came over here. I think he fought in Glasgow, if I'm not mistaken, but that doesn't really count because he wasn't fighting the real ones.
In fighters. Here's another thing too. Not only is he not going to leave Japan because it doesn't make sense. If it doesn't make dollars, it don't make sense. Even Bob was saying, next fight, we back here. You know what I'm saying? And for his opponents.
Bob don't need no. Bob is literally he does the broadcasting. Bob don't have a piss to do with Inoue. No, he doesn't.
If they want to get paid,
not even in his opponents, bro. I don't think
his opponents want to even go to Japan because they know the money gonna be way significant than what they will be getting if they fought here. Because the casuals here, I mean, don't know who Inoue is. Only real boxing fans. You know, Stephen Fulton got his biggest payday going over to Japan.
The times in the States, one in Fulton, yes, he did. And
anybody,
can we have a moment of silence for Fulton and PBC that day?
Nah, there was no need for no. It was a good thing because that kid would have never seen that bread. He would have had to fight 10 times to see that bread that he would have got in that annual fest. He won. We talk about.
Wait. Did he win like Paul Butler? He
won. He was able to give back to his community, open up a gym facility, buy a home. He won and got blamed out. He won. You know what I'm saying? This is prize fighting. This is boxing. He won. You know, this is what you're supposed to do. He took a risk. You know, he went over there. He took a risk and he got compensated for him. Showed a warrior spirit. He went out on his shield. It happens. You know, he ain't take a knee. He ain't quit. He got stopped.
What? Why? What do you mean by that?
No. I was just saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right.
He showed hard.
Can we go into Can we go on to the next topic? Is that okay? Is that all right with you?
Yeah. The next one.
Guys, I'm really sorry that you have to see this and hear this between Trill and I. It's not even fair to any of you. It's election season over there, and being a bit of a dick.
Listen, I'm just saying.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The next question is...
You've used the word knee like 4 or 5 times. It's a bit... Sorry, Aisha. Okay.
Yeah. You know, I was just stating the obvious. You know, I'm not lying. 3 fights that made you a true die-hard boxing fan. I asked you 3 fights. I actually got 5, personally. But I wanted to ask you, and the chat can join in too. 3 fights that made you a true diehard boxer fan that you was like, you know what, I'm gonna stick with this. I'm gonna ride this out. You know, because boxing had ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? And certain appointments and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Can we do 3 fights that made you a diehard and 3 fights that disappointed you to the point of death?
Yeah.
Can we do that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, cool. What? For mine, my first no, Trill, let's make it fun. So I'll do one that made me a great boxing fan, and then you do one, and then I'll do one where it made me die inside and want to jump out my window, and then you do one of the same. All right, cool. All right, one fight that made me really a die-hard fan, and it made me think, do you know what? Hey, Kami. It made me think, you know, that no matter how the odds can be against you, no matter what the people say, no matter how much you get screwed in a foreign nation, you will always just get back up and adopt children. Daniel Dubois versus Alexander Usyk. That one fight for me was.
You supposed to have the fight that made you a diehard fan.
I'm sorry. Can I pick mine? Can I pick mine? It's okay. I think we have our allotted times, Trill.
Go ahead. You're supposed to say what made you a diehard fan. That was the first one, and then the one that broke your heart. That's what you said. That's how you came up with it, and then you just went against it.
No, but that's the one that made me a diehard fan.
Go ahead.
Because
go ahead.
because I'm not fucking. It's because I'm not like you. Okay. We might have lost disgustingly and unfairly, but that fight made me a die-hard fan, bro. Thank you, Kami, for liking my jersey. Yeah, it's a bad thing. Apollo. It made me feel like, Trill, it doesn't matter if there's 46,000 people that hate your guts. It doesn't matter if there's a referee that's a piece of shit. It doesn't matter if everything is against you. You can still lose and you can come back and you can be a better person. And that's one fight that makes me a diehard fan of boxing.
Okay. All right.
What about you?
That was cute. Sugar Ray Leonard versus Thomas the Hitman Hearns. That was the first fight that set it off for me. That was like, hey, this right here is boxing. I seen the excitement. I seen how the people in my community was acting. Became a huge fan of both of these guys, Sugar Ray Leonard and Thomas the Hitman Hearns. So yeah, that was a fight right there as well. That was
now one. Oh, okay. Well, have you got anything more to say? I mean, you're a massive fan. I was very passionate in the shit that I was saying, and like, is that it? I think
I got a lot to cover here. I got a lot to cover, so you
okay.
know.
All right. No, we'll move it on. We'll move it on for the fans. Sorry, guys. Again, Trill and I. Right. The first fight that made me want to die inside and absolutely smash my face in every other way, which way? Probably was Rolly Romero versus Mario Barroso. That fight for me, I wanted to die inside because everybody had a lot of shit to say about Rolly, and you know we saw the great run that he's obviously been on with beating O'Hara Davis. O'Hara Davis obviously coming, on Twitter today to say, don't ask me for any interviews, F you. And I respect that. I wasn't I wasn't in the DMs because I know. I understand you, O'Hara. You want people to be there when you at your worst, best, and worst. So that made me die a little inside, that one there, because I felt that carry on, Trill. Sorry.
Yeah, that was nice. A fight that
I'm sorry. I feel like you're being really condescending with my choices.
that was good. I brought up, the fight that first put me on the boxing, Sugar Ray Leonard, Thomas Hearns. It was divided. It was divided between.
You're kind of bringing this. Oh,
no. Then I'm saying my heartbreak. We talked about this on Boxing Bros. My real heartbreak was I was really upset was Zab Judah versus Costa Zeus, where he got stopped. That was my fight where I had to tell everybody to get out. I kicked everybody out. I kicked
he kicked all his people out his yard.
All my people, I loved them to death. You know what I'm saying? But I had to get them away from me. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to my Big Mo. Big Mo was there. Shout out to my brother Caden. I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. But I got so mad.
This is how I know it was so bad, you lot. Can you imagine? Zab gets fucking sparked the shit out.
True. I was talking massive crap. I was like,
all right.
What you gotta do is be serious. He had his
get out.
He had his chin. I was like, stop playing around. I was saying it the whole time, stop playing around. And him playing around, he got caught and jumped up too fast, man. I got so mad. I kicked everybody out, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm embarrassed to this day. I'm embarrassed
Has
to admit it. I was
anybody ever asked you like?
I was like Trey and Boys in the Hood. I was swinging at the air. It was bad. It was bad.
Okay, wait. On a scale of 1 to Ricky's death, how bad was it?
it was bad. It was bad.
It was Ricky. It was, yeah, sorry, Ricky, man. Nah, Ricky's death impacted. This is a good one because it impacted me. I can't lie, man. Ricky deserved better. This is a really good segment, guys. We emotional, right? So it's a good one. A fight that made me love boxing.
Love boxing.
Right. Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder 2.
Okay.
Now, when he beat the absolute shit out of that man, and the amount of production, can we get some of them up here? Can we do that? Actually, wait. I'll send you some. I just keep them for such an occasion.
It's all right. We get what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you feel it. A picture's worth 1,000 words, Trillius. And from round 1 to 7. Just pure action. I mean, Wilder was there. He was asking, babe, help. I mean, it was something when you get a guy that loses 8 stone and beats a drug addiction and beats you on points, and then goes to fight 2 cab drivers and puts you in the dirt. That is inspirational for me. I don't have sound effects. We don't have the budget for that shit yet, but.
And he did it with loaded gloves.
And he spiked his water. He
got pregnant.
He got pregnant. Wilder was 2 months pregnant. Nobody's gonna say across the way. We don't care. We don't care. He had an autopsy according to his brother Morales. He got pregnant. I don't know what happened to the baby. Had the autopsy, made an album, and then came back in the third and then got absolutely washed again. So do you know what it is, guys? It's not what you do with the losses that you have in life. It's how you live them. So I think I'm done here.
Okay. I got Mickey Ward and Ontario Gotti. All 3 battles. The way that these guys left it all in the ring. Listen, these fights, they were made for each other. Gotti took 2 out of the 3, but this was crazy. You had these guys got basically Mickey Ward got in the Hall of Fame just because of this fight right here. Just how great this fight was. Exciting, give and take. You never knew who was at one time. I was calling for one to stop the fight for one fighter. The next minute, I'm saying stop the fight for the other fighter. I was like, what are these guys?
Can I ask you a question? In that situation, who do you kick out of the house if there's 2 different opposing sides? Do you kick like one side out and be like, wait, hold on?
That you fight fuck was off. So good, everybody forgot who they was rooting for. That fight was so damn good that everybody forgot who they was rooting for. You know what I'm saying? And the fights was so good. Even when they was like, "Oh, they're gonna do the ring," you stopped. You stopped picking. You just like, "Oh, I'm gonna see a great fight." You didn't care who won because it's the same way with the third fight. And I feel the same way with another fight just like that. I'm gonna just throw it out there right now: Rafael Marquez and Israel Vasquez.
Wait, whoa! We can't get 2.
No, I'm just saying that's just the same level of fight, and I felt the same way about both fights. If you remember, like Israel Vasquez face not holding up, but this fight was crazy. The Rafael Marquez fight with Israel Vasquez, those fights was wars. Those fights was wars. Those guys were talking about doing it 5 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy. These guys got it in. This was like, if I want everybody, if you got a chance, go back and watch the Rafael Marquez and Israel Vasquez fights.
Marquez was a beast, though. That guy was just different gravy.
Israel Vasquez had to quit boxing because his face wouldn't hold up because of the scar tissue was so bad. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the whole Marquez family. But yeah,
and it's not weird to say that he was a beautiful man. And he actually doesn't look too bad now after all of that, to be fair. Trill, great examples, obviously. We're moving on to, I think we're 1 for 1.
Heartbreak.
We're on Heartbreak FM. Wow. Well, Kami, if you're still watching, this one haunts me to this day because the story, I might tell you guys actually. Anthony Joshua versus Ruiz won. Now, I can't explain the type of heartbreak that I felt that fight. It felt like someone died, bro. Yeah. And not only that, I had to walk 6 a.m. in the morning, right? Because I watched the fight at my uncle's, and my ex was there, and her new guy was there. And we were all watching the fight. And he was back in the fucking Ruiz. I was back in. You know, the defeat I felt in that fight, I will never ever feel that type of defeat again. And not only when your op is there celebrating somebody who might be bigger and stuff and what have you and everything, just the whole ingredients for that there. I walked back with Monk, we knew it was weird. We knew where we were going, the roads and everything, but our heads were down the whole way. I will never ever forget that fight ever as long as I live. Till this day, I've never watched the first fight back. I've only watched it once when he lost. I've never seen it again. I'm sorry, Kami. Production, I will not be happy if the production. Don't you? We need to have a word after that. We need to have a word after that. That wasn't in any of. Bro, can you just go? Can you go? Can you just tell us?
Well, I'm just saying, but to get back, you gotta appreciate that loss because
no, I don't appreciate anything. I'd like you to just say your pick, if that's okay. Thank you.
I gotta go with Fernando Vargas versus Felix Trinidad. You know, Fernando Vargas is going to be one of the guys that we're going to be talking about and giving their flowers coming up soon. Not to get too crazy in depth and make this a sadness, but the way Fernando Vargas came up was similar to the type of way I came up, to how he dealt with his family life and everything, and the way that his kids love him. You know what I'm saying? I admire that and I respect that. So I always rooted for the Fernando Vargas, ferocious Fernando Vargas, the fearless Fernando Vargas. He went up against Tito Trinidad when a lot of people said he wasn't time. He was a baby. Even Tito Trinidad said, "Yeah, he's a baby." You know what I'm saying? But Fernando Vargas wanted to, prove himself. He wanted to test himself, and that's what we want from certain fighters. He went in there, and it was heartbreaking, man. He got knocked down, the first round.
As heartbreaking as the shit that I just said there.
Yeah, he got knocked down as a young fighter. You know what I'm saying? He got knocked down. He came up. He still got up though. He got up and fought back. He fought so good.
I was a young fighter.
Listen, he got knocked down in the first round. You know what I'm saying? People thought it was over. Twice. They thought he was done. He still weathered the storm. Got up. Ended up getting back into the fight. He ended up knocking Felix Trinidad down in the 9th round. Then after that, he got up and then eventually he got stopped. But he showed so much heart in that fight. And that's all he ever did was show for heart. But I was crushed because everybody said, it was a baby. It was too soon. You know what I'm saying? But he showed so much heart. And it really, it hurt me because I know his life and how he grew up, reminded me of my life, and so yeah, that one right there, that hurt.
Production, you're really good today. A little bit too good. A bit of an asshole, actually. Sorry, we're gonna speak about it after.
Right on. I never fight that made you like, yo, I love this sport of boxing.
I'm glad you asked me that question. Picture this. COVID. No one can go anywhere. We're all just, I don't know what we were all just doing, Trill, but I know what I was doing on that night. Josh Warrington,
okay.
Maurizio Lara won. Now, Josh Warrington, I don't know if you know the lore or the story about the great Josh Warrington. I'm not going to go into it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to say to you what happened on the night. Now, you know how I feel about Mexicans and the French. However, I wanted to build a wall before that night, Trill. But when I seen what Maurizio Lara, when you see what someone does like that to a Josh Warrington, it can I just get 2 minutes, please? Can I just literally?
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Maurizio Lara, unknown Mexicano. Kami, and that's why I love you, Kami. I could sense. That's why I wasn't going to build a wall. I was going to build a half the wall, but you could get through on the other side. So basically, all I'm trying to say is that Maurizio Lara, what he did to Josh Warrington and sending him to Valhalla, to the Gulag, to a place where only you need to go on like a mythical journey to like actually get his soul and shit back. But no one's going on that mythical journey for Josh Warrington. I mean, just the KO. I mean, just the absolute. If you guys go and watch it back, there's 3 punches straight to the chin muscle, adjacent to his other chin muscle, and it was. I mean, I could probably write poetry on this, guys. I could probably write poetry on this. If you guys have Chat GBT, I call my Chat GBT Dave, and he has some wicked poetry. I might get him to do some shit like that tonight from that fight. It was just beautiful. It made me really. Oh my god, production. Oh my god. Can we give this up for like 20 seconds? Give me just 10 seconds, please. Oh my fucking god. And that there is just beauty. You know, people grow up in their lives and they want to have families and children and all this type of stuff. But when you see that picture, Trill, it's your turn.
Diego Corrales versus Castillo. 1. That fight right there for me was everything. To see Castillo go down, and then to see, and here's the funny thing, because I was watching the fight and I was like, yo, he's done. He went down from the left hook, went down from again. I remember Gleason uttering those famous words, you got to get inside on him now, you know? And he went in there and he stopped Castillo. That was like one of those greatest fights in boxing history, and it lets you know, never give up. No matter how bad it may look and how you might be down, both eyes swollen, you know, bring tears to my eyes just thinking about it. You know, if anybody,
production, can we put up that last picture there? Just the Warrington one.
That right there, that fight right there, that was amazing.
No, yeah, but just can we just 2 seconds, please? Just the Warrington lot. Just 2. Sorry, Trill. I'm just being an awful but just can I get Lara Warrington just 2 seconds?
Man, listen, we're talking that don't compare to this.
Please. Oh my god.
We're talking. Oh my god. Diego Corrales.
You could literally have a post clarity note for this. Like honestly. Oh. What a really lovely game, Trill. It's, you know, I didn't think that you and I could get any closer as co-hosts, but I feel like this has really brought us together.
Yeah, Diego Corrales and definitely in Castillo.
No. You know what I'm talking about. It's Warrington getting chinned. It's like Christmas.
The comeback from Diego Corrales being down, man, that was inspirational. You know, they show that.
No, but there was no comeback from Warrington. There was none.
They don't show the guy knocking out Warrington to hype up players to get out there and perform in games and stuff like that. They use this, you know, that fight as inspirational tool to get kids fired up. You know,
I think you're being geographically racist.
R.I.P. to Diego Corrales. You know. Oh, you just don't.
Rest in peace, obviously. Obviously, rest in peace to the good brother. Incredible fight.
Moving. What a fight that broke your heart.
Oh man, a fight that broke my heart. Oof, there's just so many.
Or you was that was.
Oh man, there's been a couple. A fight that really broke my heart.
It made you sit well with you.
Yeah, actually, I have one. Dillian White Pavekian won. That broke my heart.
Poor Dillian. Yo, poor Dillian. You know what I'm saying? That uppercut.
She cut us out. Just lay there.
Oh man.
I mean, like for me, I'm sad. For me, that was, I watched that and I said to my internal organs, poor Dillian. Like, who would be that much of an asshole? Sorry, to coin a phrase like "poor Dillian" when someone got uppercutted to hell. I mean, what? Not me, not this guy. I felt sad as shit. True. I mean, it's unorthodox to ask people about how they felt during that time because it was COVID. It wasn't nice. Uppercuts are vicious. So, how did you see the Dillian fight, and what did you think about Dillian at that time? Take your time.
How I felt before that is how I felt during that, and as you remember, what my prediction was gonna be.
I don't remember. What was the prediction? I smoked a lot of weed.
Watch out for
you said that?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
and I've been saying
Dillian.
this since I'm not champed hard for Dillian, but I've been saying this about Dillian. This became his nickname just because of how fate. Poor Dillian. It started off as a positive, then it turned into a negative. Poor Dillian. You know.
Would you say positive? Like what? Like what led us
positive when we say Dillian? Because I feel like he wasn't getting his shot. Being the WBC mandatory for so long, and so that's when I started the whole poor Dillian factor. You know what I'm saying? But then
weren't you selling like shirts and hashtags and stuff?
Poor Dillian. You know, mine's what it wasn't a heartbreak, but it was more like, boxing could be a sad thing.
It could be a punch in the face.
Yeah, it could be a punch in the face. Shout out to Julio Cesar Chavez, who's one of my greats who I admire, and we did a give him his flowers moment for him. But it was the fight with.
Can we big up Chavez Jr.?
No, not bring up Chavez Jr.
But the biopic is coming out, so he's in it. I know you lot don't like it, but he's in it. Can we pick him up, please?
It's fine. Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. versus Mildred Taylor. The reason why I said that fight is because Julio Chavez, GOAT. We already know this. But this was a turn where he was down. He was down. And this kid, trained real hard. He boxed his heart out and took a lot of punches in this fight. And with 2 seconds left, Richard Steele stopped the fight. He stopped the fight, and it changed his life. It changed his life. But, Chavez was great. He came back from being down. He was down on all scorecards. He was going to lose. But with 2 seconds left in the fight, he was able to drop Mildred Taylor. Mildred Taylor got up. He nodded his head to Richard Steele, and Richard Steele still called it off. And they actually changed this kid's life. He was never the same after that fight. So that's like one of the sad moments, because I think he deserved to win that fight. He would have lost the rematch, but I think he deserved to have that moment, and he never got that moment. It was just a bad story right there.
That would every single one you've said has been beautiful. Okay, I just want you to know that.
I'm a self-proclaimed boxing historian. The next one, the one that made you woo, validation, gave you validation.
I don't even think you guys are ready for this one. Oh my gosh. I don't even think I'm ready for it, to be fair. The one that just made me just happy about boxing in life. Can I get just 3 seconds?
No, validation.
Right. I feel like we might as well just play this game to the end. Chris Eubank Jr. won and Liam Smith. Now, the Silver Fox was highly underrated. You know, Chris Eubank Jr. was talking of 60% in previous fights and what have you. But that didn't phase the Silver Fox. No, the Silver Fox was unfazed. He looked at it as an opportunity to do Silver Fox things. And he was the first man to stop an absolutely comatose, a Chris Eubank Jr.itis. Now that for me and people like me, it was outstanding. It made me root for the underdogs, Trill, because that man was undefeated in probably like, well, he was defeated, but the Russian one, we all know who won. But the Silver Fox was impeccable, insatiable, incredible. Just
Yeah, the fight that gave me validation was the Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather. This fight
production. Do we have that? Do we have that first one? Production. Sorry,
that fight was go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? With people for years. You know, we're saying who will win, Floyd or Manny, Floyd or Manny, the debate. And I was telling anybody who would listen, you know, that Floyd is not losing to Manny Pacquiao. There's nothing that I see that I've been watching boxing and the way that I love boxing that showed me that Manny Pacquiao could beat a Floyd Mayweather. So when Floyd won that fight, you know, I knew it was over for when he landed the first straight right hand and Manny Pacquiao stood back. You know
are
what I'm
we
saying?
giving props to Manny for because
I'm just
Trill,
saying that's the fight that
you
gave me
you
validation. Floyd winning that fight. You
no,
know?
but we got to give Manny his props to make the fight happen. He had to go through his deadly fear of needles.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I fear French toast, French frogs, like all that type of stuff. But
This
for
fight,
him to go through to fight a fear of a needle is not a small thing.
okay.
Big up to you, Manny.
That was a good little subject here. I think that this was good dope. We're gonna have to and we're gonna do this again. You know we're gonna do this again.
I love this, Trill.
Yeah, definitely. But this is for you and this is for my brethren, you know, from
You
across
said it
the
right. You
you
said it
know,
right.
yeah, definitely for across the pond. I also wanted you to know that I have one of my favorite fights and also a heartbreak from a guy from over there, you know. And I'm gonna say it now. Just an honorable mention is Prince Nassim when he went against Kevin Kelly. If you hear me all the time when I'm on online, I say, you know, he's gonna smoke his boots. I got that. I got that from Prince Nassim when he said that to Kevin Kelly. I thought that was the smoothest thing ever. And then he went in there and he did that. So that was a good fight, back and forth fight. And he showed his heart. He showed his skill. And he was able to go on there and take out the American Kevin Kelly. I thought that was dope. And he also gave me a heartbreak when he went in there against Barrera. I was telling everybody to watch him. We're watching him. This is my man. This is my guy. When he lost, I took it personal. I took it like I lost, you know.
Did
And
you kick everybody out? Did you
nah,
kick
I
your
wouldn't.
parents out of the house? Mom, dad,
Yeah,
get out
yeah.
right now.
When he lost that fight, I really took it. I took it personal. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought, you know, I related to him a lot, you know, being flashy, flamboyant. You know, I love the style, you know, being a villain. I can identify with it because some of our greats over here had to play the villain role as well. The Muhammad Ali's, the Floyd Mayweathers.
What about Ben Whitaker?
You know what I'm saying? He's the
What about
future. He's the future.
drunken shadow hidden fist?
He's the future. But this was a good subject, man. But you know, we had one, but we're gonna have to save that one when we our review of we're gonna have to say that for next week. But before we get out of here, we have a segment, that we call "Give Them Their Flowers." We're gonna jump right in there right now. Exactly. This episode of "Giving Them Flowers" is about Walker Smith Jr. Okay, that's who this is about. It's about
I'm
Walker.
walking with you. God damn it!
It's about Walker Smith Jr., better known as Sugar Ray Robinson. He was born in Georgia in May 3rd, 1921. He lived to be 67 years old. Boxing historian Bert Sugar and countless of others, including the greatest Muhammad Ali, said Sugar Ray Robinson was the best boxer ever. And people used to call Muhammad Ali the heavyweight Sugar Ray Robinson, and he loved the comparison. Ray Robinson, his record was 174 wins, 109 KOs, only 19 losses, and he was KO one time. But let me tell you about when that KO that he was KO'd one time. That one time, that one KO he suffered from Joey Maxim went into the record books as a KO. But what really happened was Robinson passed out from heat exhaustion. So he's never really been KO'd. You know what I'm saying? Robinson continued to fight until late 1965 when he was 45 years old. And he accumulated 201 professional bouts, and he had 109 knockouts, like I said. He suffered only 19 defeats, most of them when he was past 40, past his prime. His outstanding ability and flamboyant personality made him a hero of boxing fans throughout the world, He was a 6-time world champion, once at welterweight. He was the champion there from 1946 to 1951, and 5-time champion at middleweight for between 1951 to 1960. But with all that said, here's a fun fact about Ray. He didn't enjoy boxing, not at all. Him being the greatest fighter ever, and the reason why we got the pound-for-pound ranking, right? He didn't enjoy boxing at all. He did it as a means to survive and give his family a better life and overcoming a lot of racial barriers of that time by opening businesses and employing African Americans. And I wanted to give him his flowers and say thank you. And he's definitely, like I said before, he's the reason why we got the pound for pound ranking, for Sugar Ray Robinson. And I just wanted to give him his flowers. And I want y'all to, go check out any footage you can about the great Sugar Ray Robinson.
I just want to say, Trill, and guys, this is why I kind of had that beginning bit in terms of the boxing bros and all this type of stuff. Trill would teach all this type of stuff in the beginning of the boxing bros and when he'd go back and forth with things and stuff like that. And this is why I feel it's such an important thing, him and I having this show, is because you get segments like this, the heartbreak fights and this, whatever. Hello, Yogi. And you get this knowledge in terms of give them flowers. I know that you do this segment on the boxing bros, and you have obviously a home here and the segment here for all of the fans and stuff, Trill. So I just want to say thank you, and I want to give you your flowers, Trill.
Thank
you. No, bro, because there, as Trill said, there's going to be a very special episode, very intimate episode that I've agreed to. I don't really like people knowing about my OnlyFans stuff. But of Trill and I and getting to know us better and stuff like that. But I can honestly say to you that this man is a gentleman, a scholar, and a proper human being. And what he's doing for also his son and his children and training young, like the young kids. You guys just you'll plug your Instagram and stuff like that. But please, guys, go check it out. It's absolutely amazing. As for me, I'd like you guys obviously to follow me on Twitter, especially on Twitter, because I'm going to be doing a lot of spaces, banter and boxing spaces. What I would like is young, or not young, but any type of content creators, any type of people that you have, platforms and stuff like that. If you come on to banter and boxing on my Twitter, you'll be able to post all your shows, your this or whatever like that. I would like to collab. I'd like to do all types of stuff with you guys, and I'd like to help you if you'll let me. So there's going to be a lot of opportunities and stuff, and especially you guys need to watch out for the things that we're going to be doing on this channel, because it's going to be absolutely amazing. Please, guys, go watch the Boxing Bros. Trill, tell them where to find you. Trill's not releasing his album because he's a massive hater, so I've had to pirate it. I've had to illegally upload it off of his server. I'm sorry, but Trill, he'll tell you.
Yeah. I'm just gonna build the momentum again. You know what I'm saying? I just dropped a song called Motions, so just an uplifting gym song, you know, to work out to. Something positive, you know. So go check that out when you got a chance. I'm the commissioner, aka Trill Bill. You can reach me on Instagram and Twitter and check me out there. But also, before we get out of here, you know what I'm saying? Before we set it out to production and we get out of here, I said this on the Boxing Bros, but I also want to say here, shout out to our homie Aladdin, that I got the pleasure of becoming friends with. Shout out to our homie Aladdin, man, great guy.
You don't need to. he ruined Shakur Stevens' life, but okay, we don't need to get into that. Actually, do you know what, True? Should we get Aladdin on the next show? I think that would be. I think that would be really dope.
I think that would be too. But yeah, I'm gonna reach out to him as well. You can too. But shout out to him. He let us know something, and I also did some research on it. And I like to have jokes, and I tell jokes on here on the show, and but at the end of the day, I'm really a human being, with a heart, and I have compassion and love for everybody, So I just wanted to give warm wishes out to Turkey Al-Sheikh. I know that on here on the show, I went back and forth, did a couple of jokes and stuff like that, but that's all out of fun. I don't wish you no harm. Actually, I wish you nothing but health. It came to my attention that he is suffering from a brain tumor. So I just wanted to wish you the best of health and everything. I know you're a massive fan of this sport that I love so much. So I salute you and I respect you for that. The things that you do, I found it funny, the whole touchy grabby stuff, but
wait. Now that you know, obviously this, what you would let him hold your hand, wouldn't you?
I'll give him that.
No. True. It's got to be a firm grasp.
Be like that, and I
friendship
like that.
No. That's no. But he doesn't like. It's got to be. All right. I'm Turkey. You're Trill.
Shout out
brother.
To Turkey.
I forgive you for all of the absolute nonsense that you were talking and the weird nicknames, brother. Let's just walk to the ring. And he just.
Like I said, I respect him, but and I respect his culture. So hopefully he respect my culture as well, and respect that I don't do that, but I salute to him and much respect to him in his recovery. And I hope that he does get better soon, So thank you for watching Across the Way, US to the UK. It was a tremendous, Brother Trey would say, tremendous episode.
We have to do the Trey Tremendous, obviously, and I've got to big up obviously production. We have to big up Trey. Wait, you guys don't understand. Trey does so much for us, man. Like honestly, you don't understand. A lot of the things that you see, backgrounds and all the stuff like that, it is Trey. So what you guys need to do is the next couple of weeks, in terms of all the shows with Aisha, Abbas, myself, and Ra, especially this one, which is my baby and our nest egg, across the way from the US to the UK. There's going to be more shows. There's going to be more things that's going to be happening. So please, guys, tune in. We need your support. One thing I'm going to do before we sign ourselves out, production, can you please do the D-Rock clothing thing? Only because if you guys go onto the website and if you buy stuff from there, 40% off iBoxingHub 24. Honestly, guys, it helps us so much, because in the new year, we're going to be doing so much really, really cool shit. So we need you guys. So this one here, please, guys, go check it out. Go buy stuff. Production, do the D-Rock.
Who is that? I don't know who he is. Really, that's your
wait. Before we start out real quick, just pull it up. We just put it on real quick. You always talk slant. I'm sick of hearing on the Deshaun. I'm really sorry. Before we play the outro, do you know what it is, Deshaun, man? Sometimes in life, bro, you just love. You know, like love is something that you can give, is something that you can receive. And you know what, Deshaun? I'm gonna send you some love. I'm gonna do it right now. So what we're gonna do, big up to you, Deshaun. Come on to the next show. I'm gonna have a space, follow my Twitter, whatever like that. I'd hope to make your day better, Deshaun. But you have to remember, I'm known for being mad disrespectful on people. So yeah. Love you guys. Take care. Across the way from the US to the UK. Sign us out. We're out here.
You already.
Haters.
Yeah. This feels good. We're gonna go to Boston and Cali on this one. Level up on these niggas and I know they hate it. Struggling that life looking aggravated. Got straight to the money, no procrastination.